Welcome to part 2 of the Sonic Mania Plus Let's Play. And our next protocol, Steopolis Zone.
Round 2, fight!
So where would you imagine Studiopolis Zone would be?
What do you mean, on like, what island?
Yeah, I mean, whereabouts would you say it would be?
I honestly think, considering that we never actually see them go back to South Island, I assume that this is probably West Side Island still.
Wow, I didn't know this was here!
What I want to know is, how is it that in a good chunk of games, Eggman suddenly owns a city?
He's always owned a city.
Not going to lie though, Studiopolis was an actual place. I wouldn't mind visiting it.
Actually, it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's where they record the Sonic voice line, Sonic game voice line, voice work.
Huh. I didn't know that. Did you cast that? Casta. Apparently, Studiopolis is actually a place in real life.
Really?
Yeah, it's where they record the voice lines for all of the Sonic games, from what I remember. I'll show you this Digino gaming video later.
No need. I'm actually subscribed to them. Just look it up.
Well, put yourself on mute if you decide to watch it. No! Course out! Damn! I slipped.
If I remember correctly, the fifth Chaos Emerald one is always the hardest one in this game. Or rather, the sixth one. There's always that one Chaos Emerald stage that's always the hardest.
That's a given. I pets the cat, Tim.
Casta, you're adorable. So many transfers.
And there it is, Sonic the Hedgehog coming to you live from Game Gear TV. Did Sales get back?
Man, this channel isn't that great. Yeah,
that's a surprise. Why have they made references to the Sega channel?
Sega has their own channel?
Yep.
It can.
In the 90s, there was actually a subscription service for the Sega Genesis called the Sega Channel.
Huh. You think they would have one for the US as well and
they
other
did.
places?
Oh, I thought it was only...
It was a device that plugged into your Sega Genesis.
Yeah, and I think it also connected to your KO box or something like that.
Yeah.
It was essentially a blockbuster. It was essentially like, if I had to describe it, you know how game streaming is today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically that. The precursor to PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, etc.
Oh, what are you doing? Is there like a special ring?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the special ring.
Mom always said I was special.
Moving on.
I was making a reference to it.
Well, your reference flew over my head.
Kinda like Tails did.
Dawn of the 5th day. 72
The
hours.
Hedgehog.
Tries again.
Couldn't you stand it? Lose a little weight. What? And look like the new generation. Sonic. You know, eventually the Sonic Paradox team is gonna do a Sonic short thing, including Mania stuff.
Probably. I can't seem to get to that one ring.
Well, then why
I'm
not
trying to make Sonic the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, why do you need to have the one ring to rule them all? You have like billions of others.
Okay, does anybody here watch any of the JoJo Bizarre Adventure series?
I know of it, but I've never actually watched any of it.
Well, have you seen any of the Persona series?
Maybe.
If you could choose a character from JoJo to go into death battle against someone from Persona, who would you have?
To be this
I don't think I can actually answer that confidently.
Whoa! There it is. Found it. Now let's try this again.
I have to say Stardust Crusade's probably my favorite of the JoJo Bizarre Adventures.
Actually, I should mention, at some point, we do actually want to do a Let's Play of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Didn't they come out with a new game of JoJo recently, or am I thinking of a different game?
I was actually thinking along the lines of this one fighting game by Capcom.
So you can finally drop your steamroller. So you can finally drop a steamroller on your opponent.
Yeah, I actually did. I actually did a little bit of practice with the game because I do actually tend to open a new subsidiary series at some point. I'll go more into detail on that later.
You thought I was a Joestar member, but it was Theo.
I think the JoJo games that would be recommended is one of those other games, and I've had.
What about the Fist of the North Star?
Inari! There we go, the 6th Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, was the Fist of the North Star was that a game that came out recently?
I don't know.
I remember that Death Battle did something like that. It was JoJo from Jotaro.
It was Jotaro Joestar versus Kenshiro.
I thought Jotaro was gonna win in that fight, sadly.
Jotaro's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, but then again, so is Kenshiro to an extent.
True. I mean, like, out of everyone in Jotaro's family and the Joestar family, I think Jotaro's like the one that's like more of an asshole than some of the other ones. Which is why I enjoy him as a character, because it's just always funny seeing how he's always like always a bit of a jerk, and yet somehow, he somehow still gets like a lot of ladies going after him.
Anyway,
I'll
it's
never
now time for
understand how that man
it's time for our
plays.
first of the hard-boiled heavies.
Heavy gunner, right?
Heavies, but I don't see Silver Quill or Lightning Bliss anywhere.
Not that type of heavy.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking TF2.
But yeah, I think this hard-boiled heavy. I think each hard-boiled heavy actually has a name to it. I think
Yeah.
this one in particular.
One of those called Heavy King. One of those called
And
Heavy
this one-
King. Oh. Damn! I got hit. Wow, that was a first.
But as I was saying, I think this one primarily is called Heavy Gunner.
I think so as well.
And how fitting. The blue missiles are his weakness.
Well, you gotta hit something.
I know, I just think it makes sense considering, well, you're blue. If he was green, he would die. If he was green, he would die.
Also, do you notice that Eggman's an endorsement of eggnog?
Eggman Eggnog.
Also, clubs in.
You know, I'd be worried to try any eggnog that Eggman made, because knowing him...
Yeah.
How about Eggman versus Jack Spicer?
Challenge Showdown?
Yeah.
I don't know, we've already had Eggman fight Dr. Wily.
I know, but it's like they both use robots, and they're both really unusual villains.
Yeah, but...
And across the line. Whew. And now we come...
The downside to Eggman and Wily, they don't fight on their own.
And now we come to my favourite zone. Studio Complex Zone Act 2. I love the theme for this zone.
Okay, how about Jotaro versus Joker from Persona?
I think that's like an even. I think that's kind of even because Joker has the power of multiple personas, yet Jotaro can stop time, and I think Joker can counteract that too.
Yeah,
that would
but
make it a pretty fair. That'd make a decent fight. But in terms of like brute strength, I'm pretty sure Jotaro would win in terms of brute. If it was like a brute strength thing, if it was just like them fighting without the persona or their stand.
Well, there kind of was a matchup where Jotaro fought Yu Narukami from Persona 4.
That was never a death battle.
I think that was like a DBX, I think.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
but those don't count.
Well, you still gotta admit, it was a good fight.
Yeah. Also, Egg TV, I do not like this channel.
Why? Wait a minute, can I ask my own question?
Besides, Egg TV has this lame cooking show that he has,
And now we have a giant Ultra Beat Ball in the background. Seriously, does this thing look like a...
Crimson.
Yeah, it does look like an Ultra Beast ball.
Yeah, it does. But Crimson.
I wonder if this might be where they got the idea for it.
No. This came off.
Yeah, this came after
Sonic
Ultra
Mania.
Pure.
and we have palm trees in space.
And Casa, your question?
Bye, Crimson. Boop.
Yo!
I poop cat. Boop boop boop.
I guess the cast squeeze.
Mm.
And we got them all!
Oh, nice. Hey, Dan, how's this for an interesting turnabout of a fight? Giorno Giovanna versus...
I have never heard of.
Wait, you don't know who Giorno Giovanna is?
No.
Well...
Eggman Pirate TV.
Well, Wheels, would you believe me and Daniel that Dio actually had a son?
Yeah, I've watched the Japanese version. It's still going on, where they said Dio have had a son, which is he technically? I mean, would you say he's actually Dio's son? Because he had a pic. Because it is because remember he was in a Joestar body, so would that mean that he's part Joestar and part Dio?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's best not to think about it too hard.
Well, the thing is, it's funny that Dio's his father, yet the guy is actually not evil.
Oh yeah, I think there's one thing I should mention about Sonic Mania Plus. Well, this pinball came back with 4 Plus with the thing. We now if you push the top button, it's time to go Super!
Oh, nice.
So now you're Super Saiyan. I mean Super.
I know you were gonna say Super Saiyan.
Well, technically.
What? That's what it's basically.
And I'm not wrong in saying that Super Saiyan did come out first.
Yeah.
That it did. And I know how they did with the Sonic X opening with the Veteran Saga. Yeah, Sonic had to channel all his anger and then turn into Super Sonic. I'm like, okay, Dragon Ball Z, I see what you did there.
I mean, what's next? Silver really is Shadow's son.
Oh god.
Let's not go too deep into that.
What about Dio versus Alucard? So is that
No chance, you stand no chance.
Which Alucard? Symphony of the Night or Hellsing?
Hellsing?
Oh yeah, one thing.
I'm talking about
Oh,
like the
guys?
version of Dio
Guys,
that
one thing.
doesn't have a stand.
Hey guys, one quick thing. Do you hear this buzz in the background? They actually lifted this from the Sonic 25th anniversary live stream.
Oh, nice.
And matter of fact, if I remember correctly, isn't Sonic's limitation to staying in his super form
Yeah.
the rings?
Yeah. Anyways, returning from Sonic 3 Knuckles, Flying Battery Zone.
So this is what the inside of an Energizer battery looks like.
I don't think that's what the sort of battery they were implying, because I think they're kind of referring to a more fortress battery.
What I want to know is, why did Eggman build this thing? Is it like supposed to be like a warship or something?
That's kind of the idea.
Although, if you think about it, Jotaro would probably have a bit of an advantage against Joker, because I don't think Joker could see a stand even with him having a persona, you know?
Again, I'm not that familiar with Persona or JoJo, so...
I was going for a second.
I just remember finding Battery always having the best sounding music throughout the Sonic series.
Bye-bye, Tail.
God, expensive.
What?
What?
Sora, what'd you say?
That is the translation of Japanese known as Golden Wind.
Actually, iPad's custom.
I'm sorry, but what?
Yeah, that's literally... Okay, for this JoJo, it's called, I can't pronounce the title of it, but it's part 5. And this Joestar user's stand name is Golden Wind in English. But in Japanese, Golden Experience.
Huh.
Knuckles the Crimson.
That goes back.
I'll have to give Crimson the biggest cookie I can find.
Also, I
That's
think
gonna
it's
take
worth
long.
mentioning that Sonic Mania Plus also added a new hanging sprite for Super Sonic.
Really?
Yep. Because originally they just used the normal Sonic sprite with colored Villa instead.
Huh. The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. Tail, get over here!
Doing the stupid thing of blowing a hole of shooting missiles into his own ship.
How long can Sonic stay in his supersonic form?
Until you run the rings.
But yet apparently he's still in peak condition when he is out of a super form.
Yeah, and the limitation to his super form, he's not entirely he is invincible in that state, but it doesn't last long because of the ring.
It's just too bad that he never uses. It's just too bad that he never uses hyperform.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Or my name is Ivana. It's not.
Okay, we did a Star Wars and a Courage the Cowardly Dog reference.
Yep, pretty much. And now, on to Act 2.
You thought it was Sonic the Hedgehog, but it was I, Shadow, all along.
It's me, Austin! Oh, so...
Until later on, frickin' Sonic gets Ultra Instinct out of nowhere and
I think in this instance, Hypersonic would be considered Sonic's Ultra Instinct.
yeah.
Wait, wait, I think Hyperform would be more Super Saiyan 3, wouldn't it?
Nah.
Well, Hyperform is one of Sonic's strongest forms, because if I remember correctly, Super Sonic was supposed to be somewhat similar to the Super Saiyan transformation. But
So what would Dark Super Sonic be? Would that be Great Ape? Or would that be Werehog?
Well, Werehog actually, the comparison to that, I can actually see that.
Oh, hi, Clucker. What are you doing here?
As for the Dark Super Sonic, I am not sure about that one, because that one is born from negative energy and emotions.
Super Saiyan Rose today.
So wait, negative emotions? So it's basically like the negative speed force from the Flash?
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty
so-
much.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think Sonic actually could tap into the Speed Force?
Well, he apparently does in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, based on the trailer.
Yep. And not only that, since Sonic can move so fast, everything around him slows down.
So basically Sonic is copying the Flash.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're doing.
And yet he's better than the Flash in his CW TV series.
Oh, they're
Hey!
there actually was a fight between Sonic and Flash with animation. And,
Really?
Yeah, it was a 1-minute melee.
Yeah. And I found another video where it was Sonic versus Archie Sonic from that Lilac song, Freedom Planet.
Of course, Archie Sonic is basically one punch man in terms of how powerful he is.
Trophy owned window shopping.
Oh wait, hold up, wrong Sonic, not Archie Sonic. I think this other Sonic that Sonic fought was another parallel version of himself. I think it was called Alley Sonic.
Also, the Flash CW is awesome.
So, meaning that version of Sonic would have met Lilac in that world, basically.
And speaking of which, I'm surprised no one's ever actually making any references to Sonic Underground Sonic.
Oh, geez, I forgot about it.
Everyone likes to forget that Sonic Underground ever happened.
I forgot about Underground, but I heard that got discontinued.
Yeah.
Sonic that AM
thing was the least popular out of all the Sonic stuff.
I don't know what Sonic X.
Well,
Alright,
in terms of
boss
animation.
Hi, Omelette! We have...
Oh, right, that old thing.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Where Eggman for some reason looks like a girl upside down.
You say this as I watch player video.
Am I a pretty girl?
You are tearing me apart, Eggman.
Oh, hi, Markiplier.
You know what? They really should have made Omelette her own character in this at some point.
Who is Omelette?
It's a female fan character someone made. She's essentially, I think, either a female clone of Eggman or...
Eggman's daughter, apparently.
I thought that was Maria.
No.
that's Eggman's cousin. Who in some fan continuities is arrived at the Hedgehog.
Okay, and anyway, that does it for Flying Battery. Tune in next time when we take on the next 2 levels, and we're headed to our next original zone. So until then, we'll see you then. A very special shout out to my Patreons, including the ever lovely Kayla Del Rose. Become a Patreon today by clicking the link in the description below. And with that, I'll see you guys on the flip side. See ya!